we got the stand, and then we got the other stands, and he's riding in the car. And
I'm
anyway,
dancing, but you can't see me.
welcome home.
And boom, boom, bam, we are live. We are live. That's funny how we got a lot of people have that 30-second countdown timer. We got the 22-second countdown timer. Hope everybody likes that. And you know how it goes. We're going to call everybody out. There's Lynn, Catfish and Fever Outdoors. Warren Farley, how's it going? Great to see you. Joshua Parham. Dude, it was awesome meeting him. I believe that was sister it was with him at the CatCon. Awesome, awesome young man. We got Palmetto Cats. Yo! Hey, there's our good friends, Adventures of Allie and Clint. Fun channel. Make sure you check them out. Next CatCon, I promise Clint, we're gonna have to hang out for a little bit, without a doubt. But they got a couple. I guarantee you, check out the Adventure Alley and Clint. I guarantee that was a 60-pound fish she got all day. Palmetto Cats, Mike Young, how's it going? Carolina Catfish, great to see you.
Carolina Catfish. He's right. He's not too far from me. He's down South Carolina.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. There's Lynn again. Thanks a lot for all the help, Lynn. There's the Gundai Outdoors. Curtis Cunningham, or better known as Dog and I, but Hillary Billy Hondo saying good evening, 2Stans and everyone in chat. Also known as hashtag Team James River. And River Cats Tackle, how's it going, John?
Yep, Carolina. I'm sorry, Stan. The Carolina Catfish says at Cliffside, man. That's about 15 minutes from me.
Well, there you go. That's not far at all. That's close from Dustin.
Not far. Come on over, man. You can just come on over here with me, and we'll just you can get on the camera with me.
John made the big trip. River Cats Tackle made the big trip out there from Louisiana.
Yeah, he did. He was said that was about a 12-hour ride for him.
Hilly Billy putting that kayak together today, hoping to go out Monday and Tuesday. There you go. It's always sunny on Palmetto Island.
You get some rod holders on that kayak.
Hey, did I miss Fredigial? Is Fredigial in the house?
Fredigial.
Oh, Fridigial. Maybe it's Friday. Yeah. Fridigial. I get it now. I thought he was talking about that Fashizzle guy. There's Lance, Hawaiian fisherman. How's it going? Wabash Nate, good to see you. Double Hook Angling. Make sure y'all check out Double Hook Angling every Friday morning. Jigs and Coffee, 9 a.m. I was at doctor's appointments this morning. I was going to make it. I was going to go up in the show today. But I am going to try for next Friday to be there. Let's check this out. Double Hook Angling. Awesome, cool hat.
They got you a hat.
You can't go wrong with those colors either. Donald Long's out there. Great to see you. Greg B, how's it going? Mike Young, 2Stans Fishing Family member Mike Young. We're getting caught up here. 45 awesome people watching. Rigging for Fatties is out there. Shirley T, great to see you. Shirley T, Greg B. There's Josh Thompson. Thompson's Outdoors and More, 3 miles east of Watts Bar Dam. He's heading to his undisclosed secret spot for Jody's show tonight. Charles Breckenridge, what's up? Charles said he's been wearing out the hickory shad today. Yes. We got some yesterday, right, son?
Yeah, what's this we talk?
Hey, you know, that's what's great about being 2Stans is I can claim everything I do plus everything you do. That's the we. That's part of the benefits of being patriotic.
If you're gonna tell the story, you got to describe it correctly. I got some hickory shad that we used.
Oh my
God! That would be the correct way to say it.
Ay.
Yeah, but he is absolutely correct. I'm drooling right now because the river is on fire. The hickory shad is moving up. The white perch is moving up. The bite is just exactly what you want it to be. And now we have the rain coming in, so it's just going to turn the river on even more. So I'm pumped. They're lucky it's raining right now on Jody's challenge. Otherwise, they'd have their hands full. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
And there's Palmetto Cats out there. That's something we're going to talk about. Don Johnson's out there. How's it going? I've got 9 people already too, and our tournament isn't until August.
Wow.
The stand night, August 10th, and we've got 9 people in there already. It's going to be great. I mean, you're going to have, that's what's going to be awesome. You'll have 30, 40 people fishing, including world-class professional anglers, people from the bank, people on the, it's going to be great. It's just, you're going to have every walk of life out there fishing it, and that's what I love about it. And everybody's got the opportunity to win. That's what's going to be pretty cool. Double hook angling, Lance McCool, Guy Dale, Hey Slip, Stonefly, Deuces, Dale, Hey Slip. It was great to meet Lance there. There's Doug, Rubble River Cats. We're almost caught up. We're getting there. Great B. I love it. Chat's flying. They're talking with each other. There's CVA out there. What's up, CVA? Or Catfish in Fresno, as he's better known as now. Benoit Fishing. Got to meet them at CatCon. Quiet Man Curtis. And guess what, JG? I think we're caught up. I think we got everybody.
That's awesome, man. We're getting a lot of noise out of Stan 3's microphone here. A lot. I'm gonna mute him. Oh, that's so much better. I'm sure you folks in your living rooms appreciate that. And what do you mean it's wee stuff? Come on.
I'm telling you, heard that?
What is up with this boy?
Yeah, this younger generation, they just got no respect for their elders anymore.
Zero.
He wants, you want to talk about this wee stuff. He doesn't remember me carrying him out there before he was born.
Yeah.
I had him out there on the banks fishing.
Yeah.
When my wife was 7 months pregnant. Well, now I get it from the other side. She's like, what's this wee? I was the one. Now I know where he gets it from.
That's it.
How the hell were you carrying him before he was born? That'd be my job.
There we go.
But great to see everybody. Stan 3 dropped out. He should be back here. We've got some really bad weather and everything on top of it. Once he gets back here, it was a last minute thing. He had to go on a little trip. Jason Lamb's out there. How's it going? I think I saw. Maybe I didn't. I thought I saw Freddie out there.
Yep, there he is.
Oh, there it is. I did see it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
There we go.
Yeah.
FOA Customs and Gear. Our jersey.
Yeah, absolutely. You see mine? Here's my jersey.
Hey, there's our good friend George Fishing the Dream. He was killing it today on his show over there. You want to have a little fun? Check out Fishing the Dream. Does a great job over there.
Hey, Stan, did you see Tony Harrison's premiere with Jody?
I did.
Was I think that was not fun.
I think that was the biggest surprise. Hey, there's Get Hooked on D Fishing. How's it going, D?
Hey, Miss D, how are you?
Fellow FOA team member there. There's Rowdy Royal. How's it going?
So for those that didn't see that, you can go to Tony Harrison's channel and watch the little bit of the catfish cook-off with Miss Jody on there.
Speaking of that, there is the winner right there, Pontoon Jody Catfishing.
Yeah. Hey, Jody, how are you?
And you know what I like? Tony took the piece. He bit into the piece and said,
That boy had it going on.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Bobcat as well. He had a good video came out, and I'm glad to see Bob back in the boat and doing his thing. And he was bumping and catching some fish with no net. So that makes it exciting when you have no net. A little drama action,
There you go. Stan 3 says he'll be up when he gets home. It won't be much longer. That's right, Chef Jody. I heard Jody's gonna. She's thinking about taking the Friday night fishing show and turning it into cooking with Chef Jody.
Mm-hmm.
Monty Sheets out there.
what was it that people tell you sometimes when you pursue adventures that you possibly should or shouldn't do? And that's called don't quit your day job.
Nina's kayak crew, how's it going? Monty came in.
Nina in the house. Good to see Miss Nina. And everybody.
Absolutely.
Quiet Man Curtis is in here. Is
I
that
saw that. I
number
saw
one
that.
morning talk show co-host?
That's right. It's got to be a good show. Stan3 watches it, and he doesn't even watch our own show.
They don't even watch this show. That's all right.
I saw Nina out there. How's it going, Nina? Great to see you.
We need to send Palmetto Cats a link. Kevin, do you want to come up here? Let me know in the chat. I'll send you a link. We can talk some more about all this live fishing league stuff. And then we want to bring up Stan3 and talk a little bit about him and his success and where he's came from and show off the trophy a little bit.
Kevin says, let me see if I look pretty enough. So so the cup that we're talking about, and I'm sure that pretty sure everybody that I've seen in chat knows what that is. We're talking about the Live Fishing Tournament League. And we did a great job winning that. There we go. All right. Got you in, Stonefly. We did a great job winning that. I went out there and I fished hard. I caught a lot of fish. I caught some big fish. Wow, no arguments. Oh, that's because Stan3 is muted out there. I see.
Yeah, I have him muted because it's too much noise.
He's got to drive.
That's right. He's got to drive a little bit, so. Well, the bank can bump, but you've got to have a spot, like a peninsula that goes out into the current, a dock that goes out into by the main channel, that type of stuff. That's about the only way you'd be able to like bump from the. I've done it with like I haven't had a lot of success with it, but like the bait walkers you use for like walleye and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Got a wire and then a sinker halfway down the wire.
Yeah.
And you use it for like night crawlers and stuff for walleye fishing. I've done it from the bank with that, and it works, but I haven't had a lot of success with it. So
what I did when I walleye fish, I would go out at night, usually fish deep as part of the water that I can find. I'm fishing a lake, so I would get up in towards like the end of the channel, like back where a finger would go out and get up in the end of the channel, maybe 50 foot of water. And I'd put out lights and I'd drop one light down about 25, feet or so under the water. It was a white light. And then I had a surface light that was green LED. And then I would jig Hopkins spoons on a 6-pound test.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Boom, Mr. Kevin in the house. So we were talking about walleye fishing here, Kevin. Hang on a second. So anyway, so I would jig Hopkins spoons. For walleye, and then we did really well with down rigs too. Down rigs out the back of the boat, 25 foot. But it's not bumping, but we were, that's a lake fishing thing. But Kevin, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm just now getting to. Man, my camera is slow. Oh well. Is my sound slower than my camera?
Yeah, it's a little slower. You're kind of like watching the old Bruce Lee movie.
Let me try this one.
You want to fight? Fight me.
How about this one? Is it faster?
Yeah, that's a little better. You're getting her synced up.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just now plugged all my stuff back in from last weekend.
Okay. Well, fine. We can hear you and go from there.
But no, I'm getting these medals packed up to send out finally to those people who weren't there, and I just emailed you, JD, so I can get your address
Oh, okay. Well,
for
I'll
your
jump
top
back
10
to-
medal.
Oh, that's awesome, Kevin. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And I guess we've lost Stan here.
Yeah,
He's
he put in
frozen.
chat. He put in. Oh, me? I'm frozen.
You're frozen, man.
You done froze up, boy.
Froze up. Man, I tell you, we've had some. I don't know if that weather's reached you or not, Kevin, but man, we are getting pounded right now.
Yeah, we're pretty wet.
Oh gosh, man, we talking
We
about
have a huge track meet in the morning, and
track meet.
yeah, it's we have like 27 schools coming to the high school.
Holy cow! I used to
So
run track.
I'm hoping that the weather holds off because it's a huge moneymaker.
Oh, well, I mean, it's supposed to clear up. I mean, the weatherman said tomorrow is going to be clear here in the Carolinas. 64 degrees. I mean, it's freaking. It didn't even get over to 40 today.
Really?
Rain. But anyway, I do have a question. Stan 3 is going to come up here in a little bit with his trophy. He'll be back, and then 2Stans must be he have some internet issues there. But the question that I have for the live fishing tournament league is I want to have a better understanding about your boat captain and I understand where you're coming from about not being able to win twice, that kind of thing. But let's just clarify that a little bit more on, okay, I got a boat captain, I got some people in the boat, but this person can't go fish over here or this, that, you know what I mean? Just a little more clarification of that. And I'm sure that you will explain that very well.
Yeah. So, just like in a league tournament, you can't be a part of somebody's team and a part of somebody else's team and get points.
Right.
So to try to manage that, you set a boat captain for a team. So let's say your team is called Big Fat Cats, and it's me, you, and Stan. So out of the three of us, we have to name a team captain.
Mm-hmm.
And so as long as that captain's fishing, our team can earn points. So let's say that you're the captain and I can't fish tomorrow, but you and Stan can. You can still earn points. But let's say that you get sick and me and Stan want to fish, we can't earn points because you're not on the boat.
Okay.
Now the only concession I might make is if it's the same boat. So in a league tournament, it's about the boat. So let's say that you're taking your boat and me and Stan are on your boat and you get sick and me and Stan still take your boat out. I would count that.
Okay.
But what we wouldn't count is we wouldn't count me and Stan because you're sick going and fishing for Freddie on his team. Right. Because then if Freddie wins, then we split the money. And if you win, we split the money.
Right.
And so that's an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
And so the other thing is that the bank angler, they don't have to have a captain. They can have three people with them, but that bank anglers, they don't have a boat to go out in.
Right.
And then kayak anglers are by themselves. So they don't really have a team. The whole team concept is new, but we have so many dynamics in our community that's something we had to put down there.
Well, and then I know there's been a lot of thought gone in that's been put into this, and you've had some really good advice given to all of you from good people that really know what they're talking about. So congrats to you guys for coming up with this and the handbook and just where the thing's headed. I'm just super stoked about it.
I am too.
To say the least, man. It's like this is going to be so much. Oh, he's back.
Well, and the pressure's on really because thankfully we couldn't get it. We couldn't get a tournament scheduled in March because I don't think we would have been ready.
Of course, yeah.
So now we're going to have the entire month of March. I hear myself. We're going to have the entire month of March to advertise.
Yeah, and by the way, for those that don't know, we still got tournaments coming up. They just won't be in the live fishing league. I know that the Tennessee River is going to have a couple of tournaments in March. Stan and I are going to host a tournament at the end of March and the 30th, and I know Daryl's got some stuff going on. I think the 19th and the 23rd with the Tennessee River folks over there. So we're gonna have a lot to watch. We're gonna have some fun, and it's just gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Get out there and fish. And what you got there, Stan? I can't hear you.
My cup since Stan
There-
3 wasn't here. I conjured it back.
Yeah, you're coming and going a little bit on the audio.
He's having a lot of connectivity problems.
Yeah, I think you got a big storm over you there.
We've got super bad weather here right now.
Yeah,
man. I figured you were.
Yep.
You sit there and look pretty.
But yeah, and then you have like Jody. Jody's got her tournaments, and Chad's got the couples tournament in September. So there's only one league tournament in September, and then just again, the premise wasn't to take over all the tournaments and be a monopoly.
Oh no,
it's quite the opposite.
Yeah,
like we could have come up with 30 more tournaments.
Oh, easy.
I got so many ideas for them. I said, all right, that's enough. We got to stop. And so now you have 19 tournaments, and your top 8 scores from 19 tournaments will determine if you go to the championship.
Yeah.
And that way you don't have to fish all of them. I saw a question. It's a really good question. Another kayak angler asked me, can kayak anglers go to the bank to weigh? Yes, you can go to the bank, weigh it. And I don't care if they go to the bank in the kayak and fish off the bank. It doesn't bother me because it's a bank, boat, and kayak tournament. Everybody's equal.
Yeah. I was thinking about that with the kayak guys, because the issue with the kayak guys is you can't stand up in the kayak when it's dangerous to weigh a big fish, because the thing's going to be flopping and carrying on. And
it's not good for the fish or the fishermen. So
and they use those musky bumping, those musky boards, and those things aren't cheap. I mean, those things are like $100.
I paid $100 for
fishing boards. I mean, they are. I know Tony Harrison has one that he's brought out and has stickers all over it.
Yeah.
But what is? I mean, and even trying to do if they try to do a measurement, you have the old measurement and then the girth measurement, and then you could estimate the weight that way. I don't know whether that would work or not. It's just
it's got to be on the official. It's got to be on the mag
scale. Yeah, and I have one of those here. Stan, can you hear it all?
JD, that just I can hear fine. Hear me now?
Well, you're real sketchy. Your voice is going in and out. So I know I'm not doing a really good job here reading chat. Kevin and I are having a conversation. I have a couple of questions here, but if you do have a question for Kevin, please put it in the chat. I'll try to catch that. Kevin is reading the chat as well. So going back to the boat rules, where to the handbook, and you had made a comment about possibly, wearing the life jacket while the boat's moving. And another one I was thinking about too was, and this happens on a lot of lakes as well. It is a rule. We try to go by all the states' regulation and rules. You definitely want to follow those. The other thing was clipping on your kill switch key. We could go on and on and on about that, about rules. Oh, there's a boat light out, but, I don't think we're going to get all crazy
I'm
and
gonna leave that up to the game wardens.
yeah, we're not
You
going to get
know.
all, I wouldn't think we'd get all crazy about a boat light
No.
being out or you're not clipped on with your kill switch, that kind of stuff. I think what Kevin and the guys were, and I don't mean to speak for him, but it's just having that vest on while you're moving. I think it's promoting safety.
It's not
of
required. It's suggested.
Yes,
And it's not illegal to drive without it.
Yeah, and I'm all for the main thing here that I'm getting from where this is going with the live fishing tournament league is unity, and bringing all of these people together to and to realize that we are breaking into new waters and just groundbreaking experiences here because we're in such a social media world now with how you get your entertainment and how people are watching. Do people watch television anymore? I don't watch very much TV. I don't know about you guys. I'm on YouTube most of the time, searching for what I want to watch. So but it's with the way the thing's going, it's just going to be, who knows where it'll be in 5 or 10 years. I mean, it may be the biggest thing ever. Who would ever
That's what
think?
I'm hoping.
Yeah, it'd be the biggest thing ever.
I
And
think, I just got number 11 for my first 2 tournaments. So, we're already over the threshold for 2 channels to host. And we've had the schedule up for 2 days.
So we're going to have some more hosts, and I can do some substitute hosting. Now I'm going to do a host on the March 30th, my first hosting of a tournament. I've been around it, watched many of them. I know kind of how it flows. But as far as the live fishing league, we're going to have some stuff coming up there with the sponsors. And this is a conversation you and I can have by ourselves, Kevin, as far as how the what you want to do, because you're going to have different levels of advertising and things for the for those that are out there wanting their information passed along. So we'll get to that later on in another conversation. But have you got anything else that, as far as questions that you keep getting that you want to bring up and answer?
Well, one I just got is I own 2 boats. Can I fish out of both plus the bank? Yeah, as long as you're the captain of both boats, you can fish out of both boats. Which that was a weird, not weird, but just different.
Yeah.
Let's see. I answered like 20 of them today. Hang on.
Just something that people.
Yeah, I can't think right. Let's see.
Not trying to put you on the spot, but
Yeah, you are. Don't lie.
No, not me.
So how do you enter or sign up? So the show hosts are on the schedule next to each tournament, and so I put their emails in chat just a minute ago. So email each host. Yep, Jody, there's 8 night tournaments. So someone was concerned that there were not enough night tournaments for people that fish the night. That's almost half that are at night. So that issue is resolved. Let's see. Some people just wanted more information because they didn't catch Chad's show. And so I am doing a show tomorrow night at 8 and Eastern time, and I'm going to go over everything and answer every question.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great.
Anybody has.
So you guys heard that straight from Palmetto's mouth there.
It's already scheduled.
He'll be on there live tomorrow at 8:00 on his channel.
Let's see. How do you get in? Very interested. Yep. So
yeah, we got Muskrat asking questions here, and we've got what's he asking here? Roger's asking, if I fish in my boat and then with Jackie and then with Zach? Question mark.
What's the question?
What's the question? Let's see here.
So anybody who wants, I've tried to type in all the emails that I know of people that may want to fish. So I have sent them the handbook. It's in PDF form. And I'm not sure if you can upload PDF to Facebook or not.
I don't know either.
But if you want it, just email me.
5 or 6 pages? Is it 5 or 6 pages?
Yeah. But it's not 5 or 6 pages of rules. It gives the purpose.
Right.
It gives the rules, and then there's sponsorship information and points information on one page.
Okay.
So if you want the handbook, me and Chad and Brian all have it now. I emailed it to them. I think it's the final one, but that could change. I think those are the one question was. I think most of the questions are about the individual tournaments and the rules for them. So what I'm going to end up doing for mine is typing up all that stuff and putting it in the description. So all my tournaments are scheduled currently. So if you just go to my channel page and click on upcoming live streams,
right,
it's a tab on my page. You can look at the description and it tells you the rules. I can already tell you that all my Iron Cats are last man standing. So basically, you have to be the last one to catch fish.
But that's in a certain 6-hour time frame,
right? It's in a certain format, so you're not like out in the first hour.
right? Yeah, I got you.
But there is a sudden death one that skips through several hours and goes straight to sudden death after the first 4 hours. It's called the Iron Cat Sudden Death Challenge.
And how about now? Do you got me now?
FOA in the house for 25 months. Remember, we got to do a stand jig for him. Hang on, Kevin. We got to do a stand jig. Thank you, Freddie. That's awesome.
Boom, boom, bam. And we also got Dustin, too.
All right. Oh, we got Dustin, too. Let's do one more. Come on, Kevin. Do it with us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, you gotta love a Friday night stand jig. I just gotta put a smile on your face.
Austin saying, "Quit bragging, Freddie."
Oh Lordy, Freddie,
much better on the sound there, Stan.
It is better or not?
Yeah, it is. Better. Whatever you did was working a lot better.
Yeah, I shut down everything and turned everything back on.
There you go.
This is what happens when you pre-plan. JG and I had a meeting on Wednesday trying to get, we're taking this very seriously. We're trying to get all, the live fishing tournament league with hosting some tournaments, very serious business, trying to get the Friday night show going, Sunday morning STANdays. So trying to get the audio right and everything. So we were back here for about 2 hours working on audio and everything. And then what happens? Severe weather and
I don't
know. So, but we're getting it figured out.
I'm doing okay.
You're doing a great job.
Absolutely. We're at the end of the day, with all this live fishing league, and this is my own opinion, is just remember to have fun and don't overthink it. If you want to fish a tournament, get a hold of Brian B or Kevin and sign up, or 2Stans and sign up for the tournament and go fish it and have fun. If you can fish another one, go sign up and fish another one and have fun. There's people that's going to fish at every one of them, and there's people that can't fish them all. But please don't think that if you can't fish them all, or you may be thinking that you don't have a chance to win the thing. Don't do that. It's all about having fun, the camaraderie, the unity, and come fish. That's what the main go. Let's go fishing and have some fun. Excuse me.
Yeah, I refuse to listen to drama. It's already happening, and people are disguising it as other things, and we're not dealing with it. So
well, Kevin, here's the way I look at it.
Hold on a second.
We've got STANday on Sunday.
I gotta finish.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I got to. If it continues to happen, then we're just not gonna let you fish. You're just done. because some people like to perpetuate dissent, and it comes in the form of just people being selfish. So we're not gonna let it happen. So anybody who fishes, it's gonna be positive. I promise you that.
Yep.
Well, boom, boom, bam. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was trying to time it right, and my timing
Oh,
was off.
you're
There. I thought
good,
you were
bro.
done.
You're good.
But what I wanted to point out is that there's going to be, like we said before, there's the other tournaments. We're still doing STANday on Sundays.
There you go.
So you're coming in fishing. We're just fishing for fun.
Yep.
We have a winner. We declare a points winner, but we're having fun. Jody does the Flathead Challenge on Friday night. Just friends fishing together.
Yep.
We're having fun. There's still going to be other tournaments. The Boat versus Bank we got coming up on March 30th. There's places out there for everybody. It's to try to bring everybody together, from the top anglers, the top tournament anglers that are out there right now, the people that have been fishing for 40 years, and the people that are just getting started, and put them together and bring all the worlds together. And it's not easy.
No,
it's not easy. Oh Lord, what we got here?
Boom, boom, bam.
Oh man, painting services by Steve. Mountain Dew for you, my friend. Poor old Stan. His signal's just killing him tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's just killing him.
Hello.
And appreciate you, Steve. Thank you. $4.99. That will get me another 6-pack of my Mountain Dews over there.
Hey,
not at Publix, man. Shoot.
No, man. I went to the grocery store today. It absolutely hurt your feelings. Hey, Kevin. So Stan went out to CatCon with like a couple of 12 packs of Mountain Dew, and he said he came back home with more drinks than he took with him. People were bringing him all kind of stuff. They brought
me L8s. They brought me a Mountain Dew Major Melon
and all kind of stuff. I said, well, I guess they thought you might get thirsty, Stan. Where is it, buddy? But yeah. So Stan, do you have any you have any questions for Kevin? And as far as the Live Fishing League, he is going to have a show tomorrow at 8:00. Do some more clarifying. So this is going to be really good.
Yeah, and I think, like most other tournaments, people read way too much into it. There's basic rules. Basic rules. Number one of those rules is have fun. Number two
that's not on there.
Yeah, well, these are the set in stone. The generic. This is all part of it. Like that's the whole deal. Have fun, enjoy yourself. It's not going down to the little minute. We want you to go out and follow the rules that are there. You don't got to worry about, like Kevin said, you can fish in a boat this tournament or a bank on that one. In the kayak, you can take your kayak to a bank spot if you want.
Yeah,
we're trying to make it.
The rules are stuff you probably already do anyway. It's not even really a big deal.
And a boom, boom, bam from Catfishing Dreams, $5. Blue Kitty, wham-a-lam, old Blue Kitty, wham-a-lam.
I just realized that song in its original state, Black Betty, was like from slave times. It was like a slave song, and then it was copied in the rock and roll blues like later on, and then it was whoever, I forget the band who's popular for it. It's crazy how things come along like that.
I think that was Ram Jam was the band.
You waving?
Oh, what a little cutie.
You waving?
Oh yeah. We got them babies. Stand 3
that was the
babies.
Catfishing Dreams. Thank you with the $5. Oh, Blue Kitty, wham-a-lam. Danny Stone said Kodo's be breaking in her new J Doggy D rod on STANday. Woo! I wants to fish with Stan 3.
I had bought a Mad Catch rod at CatCon, and after they donated, I didn't have time to buy a reel, so I got my reel and I bought one of the blue ones to go with it, along with my hog scale. So I'm going to do my best to when I'm fishing, represent people who support us. And Muddy River has always supported me. Cash to Fever has supported me. Um, FOA Customs, of course, and now, of course, Mad Cat. So, and Demon Dragons, Tackle Bandit, all those guys.
And I think that's another topic that we've been talking about out there in the chat world, is that there's the purpose of the community growing also helps the companies grow, and trying to promote unity not only with the anglers but with the different companies too. Just because, let's face it, most of us use multiple different rods and reels and hooks, and you may be pro staff for a particular company, but that doesn't mean that another company doesn't have stuff to offer. And
I
so
bring up that scale, but I have one here in my hand. It's a nice scale. I heard about it from Jerry Parker and picked this thing up.
Funny enough, I had just bought a black scale that's the same scale, but they rebranded it. So I have two of those now. One just has Mad Cats on it.
Yeah, this one says Mad Cats at the very bottom of it.
Yeah, so I have a black one just like that doesn't say anything on it.
Yeah,
and I just got the Mad Cats one. So
who are you calling an old fart, Stan?
And the really cool thing is too, it has tear weight on it, so you can measure. You can weigh your net or your grips, like Kevin was talking about doing that in the beginning of the tournament, so that we're not going back and forth with that the whole tournament. But it has a tear weight on it, and you can do a tear weight, and then when you weigh the fish, it'll take that off. Mm-hmm. So that's a really cool feature about this one too. That's a good. But I think that was a fantastic idea to use their scales. I've often thought about, we needed some unity with our scales. A lot of people like those crane scales because they'll go up to 600 pounds. But it's like you said, earlier or in the bait
those are so hard. Those are so hard. They're always off.
Trying to lock them in,
Yeah.
But it's like you guys said on the bait shop last night. If you catch a fish, and we got a fish that's over 110 pounds, you need, like they said, just go get a certified scale with that thing. We got a record somewhere.
I mean, you really do. I mean, unless you're on the James River, you really do. If you got a fish over 100 pounds, it's close. Now, if you're on the James River and it goes into the 1-1 something or the 1-2 something, you definitely need to go.
Yeah, definitely.
But James River has 100-pounders caught every day on it. But still, I would go get certified.
I don't know about every day, but it's a regular occurrence.
It is a regular occurrence. Like we have one on Santee Cooper. We have one about once a year. And it's a time that I hate fishing, so I'll never catch it.
Yeah,
Dickover Stink said he had to catch a fish worthy of a scale first.
Yeah. The biggest fish I've seen come out of Santee, while I've been around fishing down there, is 92 pounds, I think. But I'm sure there's been, hundreds caught, 100-pounders. But they're. What's the largest fish you know of, Kevin, that's caught in your era of fishing Santee?
I mean, the state record was caught since I've been alive. You mean that I can remember?
Yeah, just hanging out,
106.
106?
Yeah.
And I know you you do some live streams with
and I wasn't there for that one, of course. Neither one of the 100-pounders. And I missed the 97-pounder 2 weekends ago.
Poor old Roger in here. It's like Ohio River equals never 100 pounds. Poor guy.
Not anymore. They used to.
Yeah.
He's gotten close, though. Doesn't Roger have an 80 or something like that?
I don't know what his PB is. He'd have to put it in here. I don't know what that
He
is.
caught it recently, maybe last year, I think.
Yeah, I know that. Greenwell's been doing well up there.
Yeah, he got his 80 out of there. That's right.
Yeah, he got the Angler of the Year.
That's right.
Yeah, that's awesome. By the way, Kevin, I mean, really enjoyed the Golden Whisker Awards. That was just fantastic. I really appreciate you putting in all the time, with the videos and stuff, and just appreciate you doing that. It's just awesome.
Yeah,
I,
no problem.
I try to help you
enjoyed
with
it.
it next year. I'll be up there and I'll help you, and I'll hold that camera still.
Hey guys, real quick, if you buy that scale, what is the code I used?
Was it MK10?
MK10.
Yep.
Use code MK10 and you'll save 10% on that scale. It's not my code. Somebody sent it to me.
Yeah. Roger says 78 on Tennessee River. So that's when he went down for the gathering, I think 2 years ago was his PB. I think him and Zach were fishing.
Yep. It's great. I'm still stuck on 52 technically.
Are you going to try to take your boat to the gathering, Kevin?
I don't know. A guy came to look at my boat last night to buy it, and he said he wanted it, and he went to the bank, and the bank wouldn't give him what he needed to buy it, so he's got to go to a different bank. So
okay,
he really, really wants it.
Okay,
the bank said it isn't worth what I'm asking for, but the bank doesn't know everything that's on it.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, you got $4,000 worth of stickers in that thing.
Well, he said, "Man, I really like the stickers." I was like, "Man, I hope you're saying it because I didn't want to pressure wash them off."
Yeah, that's
so yeah. I need everybody's stickers again. I need everybody's stickers.
Yeah, everybody's seen Kevin's stickers again.
But yeah, it just depends. I think what's going to happen is if I don't have a different boat by then, I think we're just going to rent a boat when we get up there.
Oh, you can rent some stuff right there?
I'm sure they got. I mean, it's Tennessee River. I'm sure you can rent a boat somewhere. We'll just rent a nice pontoon with rod holders on it. And Squirrel said that we could fish off his boat, but I mean, we'll have the dog with us, and I really don't want to impose.
Man, I understand where you're coming from with that for sure. Yeah, absolutely. What we got here? I didn't see STANday come back. He was going to come in here.
He said things are too crazy for him to come up, I think.
Oh, okay. Got the kids and stuff.
And
okay.
I don't know if it's the weather. I'm just looking at. I keep freezing up.
You are.
I don't know what's causing it. Like I said, I don't know if it's the bad weather. I've had beautiful internet. Everything's been fine except for all of a sudden now.
Right. It's okay, Stan.
But that scale, speaking of that scale, for those that are wondering about STANday, he's taking this serious. He weighed 3 50-plus pounders last night on that scale. So
one of the things
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
He was out there fishing last night, and camera batteries are dead. That's not good. Oh, you see 922 Crappy Barbecue said they've got 3 scales, one in each bathroom, one in his bedroom. Got it going on, ain't you? 922 Crappy Barbecue, boy.
I don't care. I don't care enough to play myself that often.
Oh man,
I got one that I barely use. It's got dust on it. Next week I'll get back on a diet though. I went over. I did really good at CatCon. Like didn't break the diet at all, and then came home and just couldn't stay awake. So I had to drink sugar coffee and all kinds of crap.
Yeah, you mentioned that. You said
I've been struggling all week long. Thankfully tomorrow I don't have to wake up super early. So.
Well, you got to go to the schoolhouse.
Yeah, but I don't have to. I don't have to be there till 9:30, 10 o'clock. And so I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
and working on the live fishing tournament league. I'm not boohooing or nothing.
No.
I've been staying up till midnight because my brain won't shut off.
Wow.
All the creatives understand that.
Well, yes, sir. You're right about that. Well, Looks like, let's see, Muskrat replaced some steering cables in his boat today. I know those are hard
Hey,
to find sometime.
right on.
Yeah, man, that's to get the old Muskrat back out on the lake. And
He's got some new anvil rods to put to
I
the
heard
test.
about that. I think it's 4
Yeah.
of them. What's that? 4, I hear.
Mm-hmm.
He's liking those things, man. You mentioned
I
that.
love those rods.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I wish I could have stayed on staff with them, but it's another example of God works in mysterious ways. Like,
That's right.
you know, I was sponsored, and I told him, I said, hey, I'm not gonna fish as much. I feel bad taking a sponsorship spot, give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And he understood, and then here comes Big Cat Fever or Cash Fever sponsoring the Golden Whiskers. So I bought one of their rods to show thanks. And then Mad Cats, FOA. So now I have all these rods again. So it's just, I can support everybody again. And I really like doing that before.
Yeah.
I don't know why I ever did the sponsor thing. I think if you're going to do a sponsor thing, you got to be really into it and do it for a living. I got some force rods over the weekend too. Has hooked me up with some force rods. So
nice.
I have a Mad Cat's yellow rod signature series, an Anvil yellow, Hellcat yellow, and a force rod yellow. So we're gonna see which one glows the brightest.
Well, I'm sure that you yeah, I've seen some of your lighting tests before. You can put them to the test now. I'm telling you.
We're gonna see which yellow is actually the brightest. But
Kevin, your favorite color is green, so I don't know what's up with all this yellow.
I don't know. It's attractive.
It's like a bud
Makes
light.
you feel good looking at it.
It's like a bug light.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's funny. Let's see here, Stonefly. Let's see. I'm just kind of catching up on the chat here, see what everybody's saying. Yeah, and Stan 3 said he got second place in the Mad Cats. Wait.
Nice.
Yeah.
And 2Stans is back. How are you, sir?
Hopefully, I'm doing great.
Yep, sounds good.
Hey, there's Shade Tree. I didn't see bread in there.
He just ordered a Mad Cat scale.
Yeah.
Donald said he just ordered a Mad Cat scale.
And Kevin, this is nuts. It's the earliest. Like I said, our tournament is the STANday tournament is August 10th, and I think I'm up to 13 now.
That's awesome, man. So
That's
I guess
great.
we'll have to help you out.
Yep. So Kevin, are you going to try?
Or JG can help you out since that's your partner.
Do what now, Kevin?
I said we can help you out, or JG can just do it. That way you got your partner in there too.
Yeah.
Well, I got a feeling we're going to be up to 30, 40 anglers a tournament by the time.
Well, just since we've been sitting here, I've got 3 extras, and one of them declared for the league, but she hasn't told me which one she wants to do. So the first Iron Cat, I have 12. And the Whisker Derby, I have 12. And next Iron Cat, I have 11. The Monster Hunt, weirdly enough, I only have 9. Usually the Monster Hunt is like the one people want to get into.
Yeah. And I know last year it was gone, and before I even realized it was Epic was in on that one.
Yep. But I also, I'm really looking forward to hearing back from some other sponsors. We sent it out to only a few. Like, we don't need everybody sponsoring because then that kind of dilutes, Yeah, I got you, Danny Stone. Danny Stone is fishing. Let's see, 1, 2.
He can send it 10 more times if you need him to.
He's fishing 5 out of my 6, not counting the Whisker Bowl. So Danny's in a lot of them. Danny ain't playing.
He never has.
Yeah. But we got, I sent it over to Steve because Steve has always supported me. And
I support, even though I'm selling the rod holders with the boat, that's just so I can get some brands new ones to put on on a different boat.
Right.
I'll never use any other rod holder than Monster rod holders, unless Steve says, dude, you don't catch any fish. Can you stop using my rod holders?
There you go. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, he would never do that.
I don't think that's going to happen. He was in here earlier.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah. And
he's probably still recovering too.
Hello to you.
But and then we reached out to Sea Arc. So looking forward to hearing back from Sea Arc.
Yeah.
And Catch the Fever also. So that's who I've and Catfish. So just waiting to hear back from them. Some people are a little, FOA's already in and Mad Cat's already in. But some people, just like I would be, are a little weary, if this is going to be lucrative. But that's why I set the sponsorships. I got a bronze level one that's only $100.
Right.
Now, $100 is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. I do have one anonymous donor of $100. But those bronze levels are going to go towards trophies and medals.
Right.
So the trophies won't cost as much because I already have the KP cup, but I still have to buy the one you take home.
Right.
And then if we're going to have all these people, I'm going to have a top 21 this year. So we're going to need 21 medals. So it's a little more expensive, but we'll get it.
Well,
people always show up. That's
in the studio. I'm awful proud of it.
Listen, people always show up, and they always have for these things. I think I've only had 2 or 3 that I've had to pay myself. And people have stepped up.
Doug with Rebel River Cat up there said, I just got my shipment from Monster Rod Holders yesterday. Well, congratulations.
We have a big,
I think
for
he even
2Stans, we have a big announcement coming up about Monster Rod Holders here very soon.
I think he even stepped up his boat, too, to a little 16-footer. Not that that's a little boat, but I heard that through the grapevine that Doug got a 16-foot boat.
Well, if you guys get a Monster Rod Holder code, I'll use it whenever it's time. Yeah. Because the guy that came to look at my boat, he goes, so here's a little story. Talking about the catfish community. It won't take long, I promise.
No, you're fine.
So I've been thinking about selling the boat, right? So I put it up for sale. And then I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, and there was this 22-foot Robalo.
Yeah.
1977, older boat, got a lot of wood in it, cuddy cabin, outriggers, just a nice, good old fashioned boat like Jaws,
I had a cuddy cabin one time. It was a Thundercraft. I love that thing, man.
And it had a 2004 Mercury on the back, 175 horses, and he only wanted $3,000 for it.
Yeah.
With an aluminum trailer. So I was like, man, I'm going to get that as soon as I sell this one.
Yeah.
Well, when I was up at CatCon, that boat sold.
Yeah.
And so it sold to my buddy Chucky, who's in the Catfish, the Low Country Santee Lakes Catfish Club.
Yeah.
I was like, well, at least I went to a great guy. And so, when the guy came to look at my boat, I looked at his profile and I noticed something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who pulled up in my driveway?
The dude with that boat?
The guy who sold the boat to Chucky that I was looking at.
You could have done a little horse trading.
And so I told him, I said, you're not going to believe this. He goes, what? So I showed him like screenshots in my photos. I said, you recognize it? He goes, that's my boat. Well, yeah. I did have that boat. I said, dude, I was selling mine to get yours. He goes, well, I'm selling mine to get yours. I said, isn't that crazy? But he said he was selling it. He wanted a turnkey catfish boat. I said, well, you can't find a better one. That I got everything you need. I said, I'll even give you some rods if you need them.
Danny Stone says, I have no delusions of winning. I'm just going to have fun being a speed bump for all those boats.
You never know, Danny.
You are just outstanding, dude. we're so I don't know what this community do without its Danny Stone, because Danny Stone is absolute blast. We love you, man.
He's got a heart of gold too.
Yes, sir. Love Danny Stone and Coda and all those river rats, man. What a bunch of great guys.
But I think someone like Danny, who loves to fish so much anyway, he's going to do every single one of these tournaments that he can.
Oh yeah.
And when it comes time to use the top 8 scores, he's going to have a lot to choose from. But anyway, yeah, you can't win if you don't play. That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, look at
the lottery's looking
myself.
really good these days, but I don't buy tickets, so I guess I'm not going to win.
What were you saying, Stan?
I was just going to say, look at myself. I've probably had more second place. Well, I know I have had more second place finishes in a Palmetto tournament than anybody else out there.
Well, Stan, I know that you're going to send some viewers over to Miss Jody's channel for her fishing tonight. Is she going to start? Is she live yet?
She's already live, I think.
All right. And we can close it out if you want to, Stan, and then send those viewers over there. Y'all check out Pontoon Jody's. Kevin, I want you to stay up for a few minutes before we close it out.
Yeah, we can see if my backstage is any better than what my on stage has been tonight.
Man, let me talk about backstages on the live stream, okay?
That's a Chinese secret. It's a Chinese secret. That's fun.
And Benoit, great to see you. Wabash, Nate. Always great to see everybody. Kevin, anything you want to add before we get out of here?
Oh no, just thanks for having me up, guys. I will try to anybody who wants to have me up on their shows to just get the info out. We got a month to advertise. Like I know Ray Ferguson's wanting to fish them. He just hadn't contacted me. Like if you want to get in these things, just email us. 2Stans fishing, but here's the other. I put the other emails in chat earlier. But just let us know.
There you go.
All
Thank you. Appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, appreciate everybody coming in on Friday night and hanging out with us. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Really look forward to the weekend. Looks like the weather's going to be a little bit better for us on the East Coast. This front's moving through pretty fast. And remember, go fishing. Tell somebody you love them today. Stan?
We'll see y'all Sunday, STANday morning. Deuces.
Deuces.